Today, on an all-new episode of The Good Stuff, we're building the ultimate dinner party menu. And guess who's coming to the table? It's Andrea Bucket, Vijaya Selvaraju, Evelyn Chick, and Tanisha Morris, getting us ready and set to entertain. From the cutest little savory finger foods to an irresistibly warm and cozy starter, a stellar set-it-and-forget-it main, and a sweet treat that, according to Mary, is one of the easiest desserts to make. Plus, cheers! We're pairing wines and cocktails with almost every course, of course. It's a total party in the kitchen, and it all starts right now.
Today in the kitchen, we are whipping up the ultimate dinner party menu. Yes! Here with the drinks and dishes to really wow your guests, please welcome Andrea Bucket, Tanisha Morris, Evelyn Chick, and Vijaya Selvaraju. White, purple vibes. Yeah. I'm feeling good about this. This is already a great dinner party.
A great dinner.
100%. Okay, starting off, how do we feel about dinner parties?
Love a dinner party.
Yes, so much. How hard do we go for a dinner party? Like,
not that hard.
I know, same. I was like, there's dinner and you bring the party. It's good. What do you do, Evelyn?
I do like full table runners. I got appetizers. I have matching drinks.
Okay.
Full blown.
Okay,
See,
I like this.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Except you have to give me advance notice.
Okay.
Because then the anxiety sets in and it's just not gonna work out.
See, I'm the opposite.
Same, Mary.
The least amount of notice you can give me is the dream, because then I don't have a chance to get anxious.
No.
Make spaghetti and meatballs. Everyone will be happy.
100%. Okay, I like this. Well, I'm feeling really good about this wonderful dinner party. It already smells amazing in here. And since it's always nice to offer your guests a little drink to get started when we arrive, we're going to kick things off with a welcome cocktail. So you two go have a seat. What are we doing?
So this is very my vibe. I love a good welcome cocktail when you go into a dinner party.
Yeah.
So I made something called a Nutty Professor.
Ooh.
Yeah, I did professore like
We all do.
slightly scholarly.
Yeah.
So this is actually a rye-based drink that has a little bit of apple brandy to it and a little bit of orgeat. So I'm going to start making it and kind of explain through.
I love the apple brandy, though, because it's kind of like a professor and you give teachers an apple.
Yes, exactly. Very on theme.
Yeah.
So it's very easy. We're making 2 drinks. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of rye in each drink, and then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of apple brandy.
I love an apple brandy.
So do I. And it's going to go fantastically with Vijaya's appetizers we're going to do. I love a good like matching moment. And then we're going to go in with some orgeat. So orgeat, typically, it's almond milk and a little bit of sugar. So this one I actually did rice-based because I'm very conscious of like a lot of allergies that come in. So it's actually rice milk and sugar blended together.
Cool.
And we're going to go in with a little lemon juice here as well. So if you're batching this for like a large party, you can actually just multiply it by how many people are coming. And then you just put it in a pitcher and you can pre-do it.
I love that.
Very smart.
So
One less thing to worry about.
And then you can put it out, everyone can just pour it themselves.
Exactly.
Home serve.
So here, I'm just gonna pour it into the
smells so
little rocks glass here. And like I said, if you're serving like a large batch, just have rocks glasses out prepared. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna grate a little bit of your favorite.
What is
nutmeg?
I don't have a pocket on this dress, so we have to use my friend Joe's pocket for the nutmeg.
So this is just for aromatics. We're just gonna go right in there, and it kind of adds a little bit of like zing to it.
Listen, I love a nutmeg on a cocktail, whether it is an eggnog or not.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we give this a taste?
Absolutely. This is Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor. Okay, let's do this.
It just like opens up your palate.
Do you know what this is giving? Kind of eggnog on the nose because of the nutmeg, but then it's giving almost like a sidecar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a little bit, but a little less punchy. We're still on our feet. Okay, Evelyn, you go have a seat. We'll share that cocktail up. But we need a little snack to go with our drink. Vijaya,
Yeah.
You're the lady for the job.
We've got to get the party started,
Yeah.
and there are so many more delicious things to come. So I just wanted to hint at that a bit. And we're going to start off with some crispy salami bites.
Oh, okay. Sign me up.
So I always have some sort of charcuterie sitting in the fridge, and this is a great way to use it up. And there's something to love about crispy pork, right?
There's
Like
100%.
any sort of crispy pork is so delicious.
And it crisps up so fast. It almost
Yes.
gives you like crispy bacon vibes, but it's salami, so there's
Exactly.
more flavor. What a delight.
Exactly. So I have a muffin tin here. It's a mini muffin tin.
Okay.
And then you're gonna get any type of salami. So whether you like hot salami or sweet or regular, totally up to you.
Okay.
You want each piece of salami to be about 3 inches in diameter. So
Okay.
if you wanna help me out, Mary,
Yeah, let's do it.
we're just gonna tuck the salami into the muffin tin.
Okay.
So this is another way of using that muffin tin that's been sitting at the back of your cupboard
In particular,
forever.
that mini muffin tin.
Yes.
Because you buy it, you're like, oh, I'm gonna make mini cupcakes, mini muffins, and then it just sits there and
Exactly.
looks at you.
And then you're gonna take a shot glass,
Okay.
which I'm borrowing from Evelyn.
Yeah.
And you're gonna push the salami in.
Okay, just to give it a little bit of like
Exactly. Do you
stickiness.
wanna try?
Love that.
Right, and the little bit of fat from the salami actually helps it cling to the side of the muffin tin.
Yeah.
So it's really, really perfect.
Love that.
And this is gonna go into a 400-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes
Okay.
to crisp up.
I love that.
Takes no time at all. And this is something that you can actually do in advance. So if you
Okay.
want to do this a day in advance and store it in an airtight container, it's absolutely perfect.
Love.
You bring it out, you drain it onto paper towel, and then as it cools, it'll get nice and crispy, almost to the point where it shatters in your mouth when you take a bite.
Which is a dream.
Which is
It's a salami bowl.
Yes. I wish we could do that with a cocktail, like make a giant one and then fill a cocktail. with
Wait,
it.
a little salami bowl.
Ideas,
I
right?
am thrilled about this. I love a little edible bowl. Less dishes to do. Also at the end of the
Yes.
night, very good.
Yes. And now we're going to create a little filling to go in the salami cup.
Okay.
So there are many different ways.
Honestly, you put that out, I'm like happy as a clown, but we're gonna fill it.
We're gonna fill it. And there's so many different directions that you can go with this. You can make a little salad that goes in there, but we're gonna do an antipasto bite.
Okay.
So we're starting off with a little bit of crumbled feta.
Yes. Ooh, nice and salty.
Yes. Some Kalamata olives. And then we have sun-dried tomatoes.
Beautiful.
So a lot of umami there.
This is like basically you're emptying out your fridge door.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I love that.
Pretty much all those condiments and extra bits and bobs that you have in the fridge. This is a perfect opportunity to use those all up. These are caramelized onions.
Okay, love that.
Sure, you can caramelize them on your own.
The peanut gallery is amped. Yeah.
Thrilled. We love to see it. And you can caramelize onions, sure you can. But you can also buy them in a jar at the grocery store.
Yes, you can.
So that's what I've done here. Some walnuts for a
Okay.
bit of crunch and that buttery hit.
This smells so good. This is like everything I want to eat in a bowl.
Just a teaspoon.
Just a spoon. Yeah.
And then for a little bit of health and that like green vibe. Okay,
There you go. We got us that
Listen,
green.
I'm very optimistic. I'm thinking of my guests, you guys.
Yes, you're like, listen, we're gonna get some roughage into you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's all done. Again, this is something that you can make almost a week up, like a week in advance of your party, and that way you have your little salami cups, you have your filling, and then they're good to go.
Okay.
So we're gonna take the world's tiniest spoon.
The world's tiniest spoon. You simply must.
And we're gonna fill our salami cups with this mixture.
Oh my gosh,
And look at
this
that.
looks so good. You could even do like the cups as a little scoop.
Yes.
Oh, and you could scoop
oh
it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
ideas.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does everyone also have a favorite spoon in their house?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
Right? Okay, we're
Yes.
getting a lot of nods. I don't feel weird. Every once in a while, I'll say something on the show, and I'm like, no one else? Okay, just me. I've got my favorite spoon.
There we go.
This is a dream. Okay, these look so good.
And they're one bite, so you can have your cocktail in one hand.
Dream.
You can have your little salami bite in the other hand, and still have a conversation,
We
which is
love
great.
it. That's a dream. Okay, I'm gonna pass these over. You guys can keep filling the salamis.
Oh, we're gonna fill them.
Sure we will.
Yeah, definitely. There you go.
Enjoy, guys.
I am
All right.
amped about those, but we need another something as well. I love like a dippy as
Yes,
well.
me too. I love a dippy, and you can make them really fun and sophisticated without a lot of effort.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So I have a pan here with some shallots that I finely sliced, like really thinly sliced. Threw them into a bit of olive oil and fried them up until they're nice and crispy. So we're gonna
Beautiful.
just fish these out.
Oh, those look so good. You're getting so much caramelization on those.
And then they flavor the olive oil as well, which is amazing.
This is what I was smelling when I walked into the show today.
Yeah.
And it smells wonderful.
There's
in
nothing
here.
like a fried onion, a shallot, a leek.
You know you're in for a good dinner if you smell this. Andrea Bucket is focusing so
doing a
hard
great job.
on this.
I'm just waiting for the bite.
They want to eat it. It's
Waiting
coming.
for the
It's coming.
bite.
It's coming. Okay, and then to this warm oil, off the heat, we're gonna add a few more ingredients. So this is, I should say what we're making. We're making an olive and fig dip with a honey whipped ricotta.
Oh, get out of here.
Tasty stuff. Tasty balanced out, a little briny, a little sweet, a little acidic, really, really good. So we have some green olives that I just crushed and removed the pit. I like it this way just because it feels a little more rustic.
It's rustic, and when you crush them too, a little more of that oil and flavor can get into the olive too.
Yes. And then we have our dried figs. I love a dried fig. The pop of the seeds is just so interesting texturally.
They're also like kind of a dark sweetness. Like they're not super like sugary sweet, but they're like almost molassesy, which is really great.
Some fresh thyme.
Beautiful for that health.
Yeah. Always thinking of our guests.
Yeah.
Some chili flake.
Oh yeah.
Guys, get this, orange zest.
Oh, I love that.
That little citrusy vibe is so nice. And then we're just gonna mix that through. And then once that's kind of cooled down, we're also going to add some sherry vinegar in here.
I love sherry vinegar.
We all
love a sherry vinegar. Yeah.
We can all agree that sherry vinegar is our current favorite vinegar.
It is my current favorite vinegar.
And it almost becomes like a balsamic olive oil dippy kind of situation.
Yes.
Except with the sherry vinegar, which is so excellent.
Love this. Okay, we're gonna leave that over there.
We're gonna
what are we doing over here?
We're gonna come over here. So we've already started whipping up some ricotta. So this is just some everyday ricotta, whipped up until it's silky, silky smooth.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add a few ingredients. So I'm going in with some honey.
Oh yeah. I love this sweet ricotta. Is like I love ricotta, but it is a very kind of neutral cheese.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
adding something into it really, really helps.
A little bit of olive oil as well as a touch of salt.
Beautiful.
Which I got the majority of on the blade.
Listen, centrifugal force is gonna fling it out.
And then we're gonna whip this up
Yeah.
until everything's nice and blended.
That's beautiful.
There we go, nice and easy. Ooh, which way am I going?
You're going
this
way. There we go. And
we should lift the blade out.
we should get that.
Yes.
I always do that thing where I put my finger to hold it in, and then it always goes terribly.
Yes.
So it's always a good thing.
All right, you've got a spatula, which
Okay.
is much more practical than my tool of choice, which is the spoon that I pulled out of the drawer.
This spatula.
Yeah.
I love this spatula, but it is
That's a
very
fun
particular. Yeah.
So the whipped ricotta is going to go down in the center of the plate.
Yeah.
Mary, I know you love doing this.
I love sauce on a plate.
sauce in the plate.
Sauce on the plate.
We're going to create a little space.
Like a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring these guys over because I'm
Okay.
picking up what you're putting down.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get every last bit of that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you see how shiny and glossy that is?
Yeah. And then what? Am I just dumping this?
And then you're just dumping. Here, you want me to grab this
yeah,
from you?
here you can do that.
Is
one.
that hot?
There you go.
Oh
Nope,
yeah,
we're
we
warm.
can do it.
Yeah,
we can
we
do
got
it.
this. We got
And then
this.
we're going to take these warm olives and figs.
Look at that.
And that oil is just like a part of the spectacle as well. It's just like that little bit of glossy yellow
Olive
oil
oil.
that drops. It's just so
I just
beautiful.
got a big old smack of that sherry vinegar.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, y'all, this is exciting.
Yeah. And then like a little bit of the oil along the edges.
Oh, get out of here.
Right?
And then we got to do these crispy shallots.
Crispy shallots, please.
Okay, all on top.
I'm gonna do-si-do with you.
Crispy, crunchy shallots. And I'm seeing a JS special right here.
Yeah, we gotta go in with another nut.
You gotta go in with a nut. We
So
gotta
we're gonna
have
do
the
some
nuts.
pistachios too for
You know what I
a bit
love
of
about this?
texture.
This feels like a hat on a delicious hat. And I love this.
It's go big or go home. I like putting all the things in there.
100%.
Yeah.
It's also great. Dinner parties are great because you can also get all of your guests to eat all of the little bits and bobs that you got hanging around your house. Listen, I'm excited. Y'all, have you not dug into these yet? You are so good. I love this. Okay, I'm going to dig into this with a little bit of bread. Oh, we're happy. Listen, our dinner party is off to a great start. We get back. We're moving into the mains. Don't miss it, everybody.
Tomorrow, it's an all-new episode of The Good Stuff. And ahead of the Grey Cup, Anna Olsen shares her hacks for irresistible crispy game day wings.
This is so good.
Then, it costs nothing and can change everything. Find out how fine-tuning microzones can totally refresh a room in your home. Plus, Mary makes one of the easiest tomato soups, topped with a golden brown cheesy gnocchi that's like a hug in a bowl. It's an all-new episode tomorrow.
Ultimate dinner party menu today. Now, we've had our little cocktail, our welcome cocktail, and a few delicious bites that were absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Out of control. So good. But now we're going to move on to the first course, and there's no other lady than Tanisha for the job. Okay, what are we making, Tanisha?
We're doing a garlic shrimp risotto.
Listen, you are really good at making risotto.
I love a risotto.
Yeah.
And normally people like want to shy away because it takes a little bit longer. But you know what? We all can deal with a little patience,
Yes.
you know.
Little
Good
life
things take
lesson.
time,
Yeah.
right? In the kitchen. So that's what we're gonna be doing today.
Okay.
And to start, Mary, we have some shrimp here.
My favorite ingredient.
My favorite ingredient. We have some salt, pepper, and some Italian seasoning. We don't want to be too heavy-handed here because we want that sweetness of the shrimp to come through.
Okay, cool.
So
Love
we're
that.
gonna add this to a pan here that we have with some butter and olive oil.
Okay.
Butter makes it taste better.
Yeah.
And the olive oil helps the butter not burn,
Yeah.
right? So I'm
Also
gonna-
adds a little bit of extra flavor, which is
does,
really nice.
It does. So here we go. We're gonna add that in.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move over while this cooks. Mary, you want to turn up this heat over here maybe a little bit?
I cranked her.
You cranked her?
Yeah, I got you. I knew what you needed.
You knew what I
I'm picking up what you're
needed.
putting down.
You really are.
Yeah.
So here we have some fresh parsley, and then also, Mary, if you want to give that a nice mince of garlic.
Okay, perfect. 4
And when
cloves.
you 4 cloves is
Perfect.
perfect. When you think of seafood, parsley, lemon, garlic, it just goes. It's like the perfect marriage
100%.
of ingredients.
It really
right?
is. It's just a classic for a reason, and it kind of sounds almost like it's almost like a shrimp scampi, which is probably one of my favorite. If I see that on a menu, you bet I'm getting it.
I'm gonna get it.
100%.
I'm gonna get it. Or I just gravitate towards seafood. And personally, when I start any meal, a nice seafood starter just works.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, how are you
It's
doing over
light.
there?
I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I literally am. This is so fun.
So here we have. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to my pan.
Okay. Oh, those shrimp are starting to sizzle up
They
a little
really
bit.
are, which is perfect. And I also have, and you're gonna go in with your garlic.
Garlic, okay, cool.
And then the lemon, some fresh lemon juice. Just, you know how you always have like a lemon or a lime just
Hanging
somewhere in the
around.
crib, hanging around.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Okay, let's do it. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
coming in on the side with a knife.
All right.
I got a
All right,
knife.
got you.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Sharp.
Sharp. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give this a nice stir here. All right.
Already, you're starting to see those tails turn a little bit pink. Oh my gosh.
And you don't want to overcook it. You don't want to undercook it. You kind of just want to let it. You have to get that shape.
That's the thing. I have like a thing.
Yes.
It's, okay, so if you're making shrimp, if it's shaped like a U, oh, it's undercooked. If it's shaped like a C, it's perfectly cooked shrimp. And if it's an O, it's, oh no, you overcooked your shrimp.
Right. And now while we have our shrimp going here,
Yeah.
we're going to move on to our base of our risotto.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we are going to start in this pan here. We have some arboro rice,
Okay.
which is just a type of rice grain that releases the starch slowly, which is why we have to slowly ladle in our stock so that it releases that starch and it gets creamy, that nice texture that we like, right?
Yeah, totally.
So we're in here we have some shallots, milder, sweeter.
Not as punchy as an onion.
Not as punchy as an onion. We don't want it to overpower. We want everything to just nicely speak to each other like they have manners, right?
Like they have because we're at a dinner party.
We're at a dinner party,
Yes.
and this is where etiquette comes into
Yes.
play. So we
This
want
is
all
with like the fancy half of your family. The ones who are quiet, not the rowdy half.
Exactly. So we have some shallots in here, garlic, and again the rice, and then we're going to add in here. We're going to do this with some white wine.
Yeah, we are. Always a good thing.
A dry white wine.
Beautiful.
Evelyn, what would you say would be the best dry white wine to cook
Honestly,
with?
I love a good Chardonnay because it's got some texture to it.
Yeah.
Like it's got a little bit of oakiness, and it's like still very dry. When you throw it in to deglaze it, it's still got that like bright acidity to
Yes.
it. So
You know, Evelyn, thank you for saying that. I feel like everyone's always like Pinot Grigio, but it's like, honestly, if you like drinking it and it's not overly sweet, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect. So, and then here we're gonna, as I said before, we want to ladle in our stock.
Okay.
Just one ladle at a time.
Okay, this is my question to everybody. How do we actually make our risotto when we're cooking it at home?
Leave it alone.
We leave it alone. Everyone says you have to stir it the whole time. Does anybody do that?
There are times when I feel like I want to do that.
Got
Like, I
it.
want to lose myself in the risotto.
That's really nice.
You
I
know?
walk away and I say, I better stir that risotto. Every time I have a sip of wine, you do a little stir.
Yeah.
on that note, though, sometimes I do throw in a little bit of sherry, just
Ooh.
like pure Pinot sherry in the risotto to
Yeah.
deglaze it because it's a little bit higher ABV. But once it kind of cooks down, it's got this like really kind of herbal tone to it, especially when you're doing seafood risotto.
Oh, that sounds well, kind of similar like a
Oh,
Pernod
alcohol
or
by
something.
volume. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Whenever we're having a dinner party, just invite Evelyn over. She'll
honestly, she's the
have you covered from your meals to whatever you're drinking. It'll all be good.
Seriously, she's like the sleeper. Like that's what you need. You need her here.
Yep.
The table runners. I have this like box full of them ready to go.
Like, what theme are we doing today? I love this. Okay,
All
so
right.
we're getting this going. So you keep stirring and
Keep
incorporating.
stirring, incorporating until it starts to You want it to just be a little bit al dente, not too much of a bite.
Yeah.
But you also don't want it to be mushy. We're not making mashed potatoes.
No, we are not.
We are making risotto, right? So then we'll, when we're done, we have it look something a little bit like this.
Look at that. That's stunning.
How's our shrimp doing?
I feel like we're almost there.
We're almost there. That's good.
I'm gonna swap this guy out for you.
And let's put this. We're gonna do a swapper.
We're gonna do a swap. I got you. I got you. We can do a slide puzzle.
See, this is how when you go to someone's house and everyone kind of crowds into the kitchen, but they mess with your flow.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
This happens to me. This is you're like you gotta know the dance.
Exactly.
So like, okay, we're gonna move this way and this way.
Exactly. So we're gonna add to this a knob of butter, a very nice large knob of butter.
I love this.
We're gonna also go in with some Parmesan cheese.
Oh yeah.
Not like it needs any extra cream, but we're gonna add in that creamy, salty, tasty Parmesan cheese.
I love that. And it's funny because I feel like shrimp risotto is such a great thing, but a lot of people think don't mix cheese and seafood.
Yeah.
Just do it. It's
Just
delicious.
do it. Oh my
It's
God,
so
yummy.
good. Yeah.
It's yummy.
It's so good. Okay, these shrimp are almost there.
They're almost there. Great.
Looking beautiful.
Okay. Are you like a music listener too? Like, what happens when your guests come over?
Unfortunately, while I'm actually prepping, I listen to like a lot of stuff that I would have liked in high school. So it's a lot of punk.
Okay.
A lot of punk rock, and then everybody comes over and I switch it into something chill just to pretend that I'm chill.
I like
it's good.
One time I put on, what's it called? Lo-fi music.
Yeah.
And my husband was just like, what the heck are you doing, Tanisha? And he was like, now we're turning on some music.
Actual music. I love it. Okay, so we've got that beautiful risotto doing
I'm going to bring this over here.
Awesome.
Oh,
Look
so
at
good.
that.
Oh yeah.
We're on the receiving end of this.
So there's like a hunk of butter just like
Let it in there.
That's right. All right. So
And how are we finishing this baby off?
we're gonna add some lemon zest.
Okay.
Some parsley.
Perfect.
And some more parm.
More parm. Shrimp
Right?
first, or are we doing those guys first?
Let's do the shrimp on top
Okay,
first.
let's do this.
And we're gonna serve it family style.
Yes, I love it.
You know, we're cozy. We're cozy.
We're cozy.
Right
Look
on
at that.
top.
Oh, that's beautiful. And
right.
a little bit of that extra.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my God.
All right, and then I'm gonna go in. Whoa, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Some extra parm.
Oh my gosh.
And you want to do the lemon zest?
Let's do a
we
little.
have another?
We got another. Oh, it's Mary's house. We got another zester.
We got another
Oh,
zester.
yeah. Oh, I love the addition of the lemon on there. So
Yes.
nice and bright. And then a little bit of that green for that health.
There we go.
All right, and I feel like everybody over here in the peanut gallery.
We got
forks
spoons.
ready to go. Okay. Let's get in here. We gotta shove this on over. Listen, we're gonna dig in. We gotta take a break. But Andrea, you're up next. Don't worry, Evelyn, I got you. We'll be right back. Ultimate dinner party today, and now it's time for the main course.
Yeah.
Andrea Bucket, it smells good in here. What are we doing?
I'm so excited because I think I fell in love with cooking because of dinner parties, actually.
100%.
My parents, escargot, Caesar salad, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, Colleen and Larry, pro.
Oh, I love this energy.
But we're gonna do red wine braised short ribs.
Yes. This is one of my go-tos because it's so impressive.
Yes.
But it's not a lot of work.
It cooks mostly unattended,
Yes.
which means you can do it, put it in the oven, set it and forget it, and then you can go about your day making your table beautiful as Evelyn would, you know what I mean, making cocktails.
Frantically cleaning the bathroom.
Exactly. the things I do. So let's start here. We've got our short ribs here. Now these are English style cut short ribs.
Yes.
The other version that you get are the Miami style or the flanken style, which are really good for barbecuing. But this is what you want for this application here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we've got some short ribs in the pan. And really you want to start the browning process, which is really going to start that flavor development.
Yeah.
You're looking really for this guy here.
Look
to
at
look like
that color.
Right?
So nice.
Yeah, so you're going to sear them on each side a couple of times just to get that nice dark brown color, and then we're going to remove them from here. While I'm doing that, we're going to get started on chopping some aromatics,
Love it.
Mary.
Okay.
So you think of the typical things that you have in your crisper, right? You've got celery, you've got carrots. I am coming over to help you, don't worry.
Oh, I got you.
You know,
Yeah.
and onions.
So we're doing like a classic kind of mirepoix. Could you put other things in here too?
Yeah, you could. Fennel would be great.
Oh, fennel would be
Right.
delicious.
You could put some parsley in here, like anything. If you have herbs in there that are going sort of like, you know, you might want to throw them out the next day, put them in here.
I love doing the stalks too.
Yes,
because
exactly.
you don't use them often in
Yeah.
cooking. Just chuck the stalks in and you're good to go.
Exactly. Okay, so let's head back to the pan.
Okay.
We'll grab ourselves a wooden spoon, and we're gonna. Okay, so So you can take some of the oil out of here. So let's talk about that.
Okay.
You don't have to, though. It depends on how much is in here. I think we're okay. This looks good.
I'm not gonna lie. Also, sometimes when I am adding, when I'm making short ribs,
Yeah.
especially if I'm doing it for a crowd, I make them like a day in advance. Put them in the fridge, and then you
Beautiful.
just peel the fat cap off.
Perfect.
It solidifies in the
Perfect.
fridge, and then you got like beef fat to work with if you want, or you can just chuck it out.
Exactly.
So satisfying.
So satisfying. It's like opening like a thing of sour cream, but it's not.
Okay, you're going to give these a few minutes just to cook down so some of that moisture from the vegetables evaporates and that flavors, those sugars concentrate. And then we're going to go in with some other delicious bits and bobs. So always garlic, you know, 3 or 4 cloves. Just smash them and put them in there.
Dreamy.
No need to like chop them up. I like rosemary, but you could also use thyme, oregano, anything like that. Any of the heartier, woodier herbs works really well here.
Sage would be, I love sage.
Beautiful. We're going to put in a little bit of tomato paste because that just helps add a little bit of body to the sauce at the end as well as the sweetness.
It doesn't make it taste tomatoey. It just gives it like a round kind of flavor.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. We're always trying to balance out flavors. Now, you can salt your veg. I'm going to choose to go in with soy sauce. I like a naturally fermented one because the flavor is much more robust and a fuller flavor. And it does help to add to the depth of flavor and give you that umami flavor that we all love and crave.
Beautiful.
Okay? All right, and now, this is too small.
There's your wood. There's
All
your wooden
right,
spoon.
let's stir in. You do want to cook that tomato paste out just a little bit to get rid of some of that rawness, but honestly, this is going in the oven for like 2.5, 3 hours. It's all
Right.
going to come together. All right, we're going to go in with a red wine, right? 2 cups to be exact.
I love, you know when you go to the restaurant and they do this and then they do the crack open, you're like, yeah.
All right.
2 cups?
2 cups. Pour her all in there. And that will definitely reduce over time. So you want to use a wine that you're actually going to drink.
Yes.
Right?
Because the flavor's going to concentrate.
Yes.
And 2 cups, guess what? You got a whole cup left over in the bottle.
Yeah, exactly. That's your
That's
sipping
cooking mass
friend.
right there.
There you go. And we're going to go in with some beef stock here, okay? So gorgeous. Short ribs are one of those things that you can flavor up anyway. If you want to go with like ginger and garlic and some orange zest, you can do that as well. This is a kind of classic braise.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to nestle these short ribs back into here.
Just back in the pool.
Back into the pool. Now these get cooked for 2.5 to 3 hours in a 350-degree oven. The thing I will say is you'll notice some of them are a little bit smaller than the others.
Yeah.
You want to check the largest one to make sure that meat is falling off the bone, and then you'll know that they're all ready.
You can't really overcook this.
No.
So, like,
No.
no, you're going to be fine.
All right, we're going to pop that in the oven.
Shall we? Is it
Shall
too
we?
hot? Okay, let's
No,
do this.
it's
Oh, you
not.
know what? We'll pop that here.
Okay.
Because we got one in the oven. I got to get my oven mitts. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Always a dance in the kitchen with
Always
Mary. A little
especially
salsa.
with the oven. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
So Mary's going to grab those out of there.
Yes, look at this.
Perfectly cooked.
Smells
Turn this off.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get that, Mary.
I was like, nope. Okay. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is stunning.
Honestly, I'm so excited about
Yeah.
this.
It smells so rich and beautiful, and like
Oh,
look at that fall.
See, the bone literally just fell off the
Falling
meat
off
there.
the bone.
So we're gonna grab these all out of here.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take these over and you're gonna start shredding them.
Okay. And then what are you? And then this beautiful broth. We're not
Yes.
getting rid of this.
We're not getting rid of it. Now, I tend to get rid of the aromatics. Some people leave them in and blitz it with a hand blender. You can absolutely do that to make it a bit of a thicker gravy. I kind of think they've done their job. Let's get rid of them.
Okay, fantastic.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna get shredding this. You're gonna get to work on that beautiful gravy. We gotta take a break, but stick around because we're gonna make some polenta to go with this when we come back. It's gonna be good. We are back in the kitchen and we are building the ultimate dinner party menu today. Now, before the break, we got to work on Andrea's main course. We were doing short ribs,
Yeah,
baby.
so good.
Like, look at this shredded pulled beef. Get out of here.
I know.
It's literally fall off the bone.
Okay, so we're gonna do, once you shred it, or you get Mary to do it. You're gonna come back to your pan. We skimmed a little bit of that fat off the top, and then we're gonna pop that back in there, just so that beef can suck up all that unctuous, juicy flavor, right?
I love this. This smells so savory and delicious.
If I, you know what, me in a bowl of this, Mary.
Oh, get out of here. Me and bowl this, I couch. What a treat that would be.
What a dream. But there you go. So we've got that. I'm just going to leave that there.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to work on a little topping for everything. Because everything is really rich, I like to do a gremolata, but I like to take out the garlic.
Okay.
Because the garlic, I find, can be a little bit overpowering.
Yeah.
So gremolata is typically lemon. It can be orange zest as well, along with some parsley is what we're using, okay?
I love the fact that like gremolata is kind of like a savory, herby sprinkle.
Yes.
And it just, you're right, it lightens things because that beef is really rich. Polenta is creamy.
Yep.
So this just gives you like a little pop, like the flavor of everything's here, and then that gives it here, and it makes you want to eat more.
Deep flavors, bright, exactly.
Yeah.
Deep flavors, bright flavors. It's you know what? It's the reason why I like Thai food so much is because the flavors are like opposite and opposing, and it really brings your taste buds alive.
100%.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna pop in that parsley.
Perfect.
We're gonna give that a good mixy mix, Mary, maybe.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
Yeah, made a mess.
That's okay.
right.
Listen,
Mary
we just,
doesn't mind.
I don't mind. Again, I was like, I'm very lucky. My lovely husband cleans up after me, so I think at home I'm a really clean cook, and I am not a really clean cook.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna get started on the polenta. The key here is you want to buy fine cornmeal. You don't want to buy the medium ground.
I have never done polenta like this. Explain what we're doing.
So we're going to do this in the stove, in the oven.
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
not
right
at
on.
the stove.
Yeah.
Because when you cook it at the stove, it gets like a little like bubbly and blurby, and like you got to like put the lid on it before it like scalds you. It's like a thing,
you're
right?
stirring it, and you're just like really quickly trying to trap the polenta.
Yes,
in.
exactly. So we're going to do this in the oven. It takes about 45 minutes. Do it like literally 45 minutes before you want to sit down at the table. It's the last thing to come out. We're going to go ahead and mix some water and some chicken stock here.
Okay.
I like to split up the chicken stock and the water because we are going to put some cheese on it at the very end, which is also salty.
Yeah, totally. Makes sense.
A little knob of butter.
I love the
right?
additions of butter that we're doing.
Pop that in there. I know it's going to give flavor. Now you're going to want to top this.
Okay.
We've topped this.
We've topped
Use your
it.
imagination.
Pretend. Yeah.
And then we're going to pop it in the oven.
Okay. We already have one in the oven.
We totally do.
Okay. I gotta get the oven mitts again. I keep forgetting the oven mitts. Okay. I got it.
So we pop that in the oven for 45 minutes, and you want the consistency to be something like a thick yogurt. You know what I mean? You want it to be scoopable and luscious.
Okay, let's take a gander.
Let's take a gander.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow. Hey. Hubba.
I know.
Get out of here.
I've never seen this technique before. This is shocking.
This is blowing my mind.
The thing is that butter's going to melt, and you're going to get a pool of butter on top at the end, which no one's mad about. But you're going to want to stir that in when it comes out, okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to smooth it out, and you make it nice and receptive for the next luscious business we're going to put on top.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so we're going to make a little gratin.
Oh, like a polenta gratin.
Polenta gratin.
Oh, I love that.
Because we haven't had enough rich food already. Literally, all you're going to do is you're going to take your heavy cream, 35%. You're going to drizzle it over the surface. You know, make sure it's nice and even.
This is almost, it's like the scalloped potato top.
Yes.
Amazing.
I know, but Jay and I are losing it. We're all losing it. We're like, oh my God.
I know this is 35%, right?
Yeah, exactly. This goes under the broiler for 4 to 6 minutes, just until it's nice and golden brown.
Love that.
And when it comes out, that polenta has the perfect texture. That cheese and that cream have come together to make the perfect consistency. It's so craveable.
You had my attention, but now you got my attention.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There it is. There she is.
Look at this.
Over here. Can we bring this big boy?
Let's do it. We get you one more spoon for the polenta.
Ready.
Amazing. These guys are ready. We haven't even served it yet. I mean, come on. You can serve this totally family style, but if I was at the table, chances are I'd eat most of this. So, Mary's getting us a spoon. That's all great.
I love the speckled top of the polenta.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Mary, let's scoop out a portion.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you let it sit, this one's been sitting for a minute on the back counter, so it sets up. But honestly, it gives you still such a beautiful base.
It
That
does.
amazing. Oh my gosh, look at the cream.
Oh my God.
I'm
Right?
serving us more because that's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, we're all eating this, so
Let's
let's
do
do it,
it. Let's
right?
get in there. Okay.
All right, so let's put some of that
Beef on there.
braised beef on there.
Get out of here.
Right? We're
And
gonna
a little
finish
bit of
with
that
that gremolata.
What a delight. Okay, I'm feeling really excited about this, but I feel like we need something to cap this all off. Everyone needs a good wine pairing. Evelyn, do you have one?
I'm waltzing back into
Yeah.
So typically when I do wine pairings with mains, especially with something as rich as braised short ribs, people think you go heavy. But what I like to do is actually pair it with a medium-bodied red. So I paired it with the garnacha, which is lovely. It's got like notes of like black cherry. It's got a little herbal quality to it. It's got some acidity. It's got some nice tannin. Tannin means like it dries in your palate. So it's actually going to go really well with both the polenta, that little zing of lemon and herbs, and then also the short. We're just going to pour a little bit because we're going to celebrate later.
Okay,
Give it a
fantastic.
try like that.
Let's give it a taste.
I'll just stand here and watch.
She's like, over here. Do you see the acidity?
You're right. You know what? I would have thought to go for a deeper red, but this is really nice and bright, and it makes it so I want more bites of things.
Yeah. So as we talked about the juxtaposition of like flavor profile as well, I'm going to throw in a wild card because I love a good wild card. So I actually am pulling out a rosé. For those who are like, you know, red wine makes me sleepy or have a headache. This is perfect. So it's actually 100% Montepulciano.
Oh, I
which
love
is
a
an
Montepulciano.
Italian red. So as a rosé form, it's actually got some acidity to it. It's got some like really kind of nice floral elements and a savory kind of like mincy element to it as well.
Nice.
So imagine that like on top of, you know, your little bit of herbs, the polenta. It's going to really tie it together. So
I am absolutely thrilled. Evelyn Chick.
Oh my goodness.
What a delight. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of this. I'm going into
You're
here.
going to try it together.
This is the treat. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do that.
Vijaya and I would like some.
We're passing it over. We're passing it over. Listen, we gotta take a quick break. When we come back, I'm gonna make dessert, so stick around. There you go. We're capping things off with a little bit of a sweet treat. You gotta have dessert when you're having a dinner party. Now, I am making one of my all-time favorite desserts. It is super fancy sounding, super fancy looking, but it is literally the easiest dessert in the world to make.
What is it,
And
Mary?
we're making a raspberry almond clafoutis. Now, clafoutis sounds really fancy. It's a French dessert. I think it actually originated from like the Limousin area in France. It is super tasty. It's kind of like if a crepe, a souffle, and a flan had a baby.
All very good.
All very good. It's all the best flavors. I absolutely love this. It's really easy. If you can make crepe batter or pancake batter, you can make a clafoutis. Super simple. So I'm gonna get to work on this mixture. So I've got 4 eggs in this bowl. Into there, I'm gonna go in with a cup of milk. Super simple. Pop that right on in. Then to sweeten this up, I'm gonna go in with half a cup of sugar. That's gonna give you just enough sugar to kind of make this sweet, but it's not overly sweet. Because my favorite thing about a clafoutis is that if you have any leftovers, makes a great brunch.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Makes a really good breakfast. I love a dessert that can double. That's why I like bread pudding, because it's kind of sort of French toast the next day. All right, that's looking beautiful. I'm gonna give this a whisk, because I did a cardinal rule. I broke it, I'm not gonna lie. If you are making anything, whether it's cookies, whether it's anything like that, if you're mixing eggs and sugar together, you wanna whisk it as soon as possible, because if you add the sugar in as soon as it touches the egg yolks, it actually starts to cure the outside. So sometimes if you leave it a little long, you end up with that little kind of chunk of egg yolk that almost looks cooked. That's because you've cured it. So as soon as you add the sugar, give it a whisk. So do as I say, not as I do today, I'm not gonna lie. All right, that's looking beautiful. Now into there, we're gonna go in with 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, just a classic. But I love the almondy flavor of clafoutis. Now, not all of them are almond, but I love an almond. So I'm gonna also go in just to enhance that with a teaspoon of almond extract. Now, as you saw, that was a loose pour for that vanilla. That was way more than 2 teaspoons, but that's how I roll. With almond extract, you wanna be a little more careful because it is really strong, so just about a teaspoon is perfect. If you are not confident with that, definitely measure it, because it goes from like, ooh, that was nice, to whoa. Real quick, 100%. So I'm gonna give that a whisk to combine. And then for a little bit of lightness, which I feel like is a bit of a trend in all of our dishes, they're heavy but light, I'm gonna go in with some lemon zest.
Nice.
If you wanted to though, this would be really nice with orange zest or clementine zest.
Clementine up in season.
Tis the season, oh my gosh, or clementine, if you will. Ooh, what a delight.
Fancy.
Also, we got a new rasp, and this is sharp. This is amazing.
I think you do have to replace your zester.
Yeah.
People don't. But
No.
every year, a couple years, depending on how much you use
It's true, because it is a blade, and you can't really sharpen them, so keep them good. That's a good tip. Yeah. All right, give that a whisk to combine, and then we're gonna go in with the dry ingredients. So that's it for the wet. For the dry ingredients, I want 2/3 of a cup. Oh, wait. Did I lie? No, I didn't lie. Butter's coming later, don't worry. I'm going in with 2/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour. So add that right on in. And then I'm going in with 1/3 of a cup of almond flour. Now, if you didn't want to do almond flour, you could do a whole cup of the all-purpose flour, but I love the texture of the almond flour. It gives it a little bit of fudginess. Really tasty. Season that up with a little bit of salt, which we've got going on in there. I'm gonna give that a whisk to combine. And you just want to whisk this until there's really no lumps. So this is something, if you wanted to, you could make it in a blender, you could do it in a smoothie blender, you can make this ahead and pop it in the fridge to hydrate.
Yeah.
Almost like making a popover or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So give that a
It's
whisk.
nice and smooth, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If there are a couple lumps and bumps, honestly, that's life. It's gonna be fine.
That's life.
Whatever. All right.
Reach our destination.
100%, 100%. All right, now I want a little bit of butter in here just to bring everything together. So I've got 4 tablespoons melting here. I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of this melted butter into this mixture. So let's go right on in. Then I'm gonna put the rest in here just to grease that pan. Now for a clafoutis, it's typically round, so I like using a pie plate for it. But you could do a cake pan, any sort of round dish. You could even do this miniature, which is really nice if you wanted individuals. Super tasty. All right, gonna go into there with this beautiful batter with all that butter.
I love the smell of the almonds.
Same. Now, traditionally with a clafoutis, it's usually cherry-based, sour cherry. In France, they leave the pits in because they're like, dental work, who cares? Yeah. But I'm gonna go in with raspberries. I love raspberries. They're fresh, they're juicy. So about a cup and a half of those, as many as you'd like.
Beauty.
And then a little bit of some slivered almonds scattered on top. Now that needs to go into 375-degree oven for 35 minutes. It's gonna puff up and get absolutely beautiful. But while that's happening, Evelyn, do you mind making a cocktail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always cocktails with dessert. So this one is fantastic. It's actually a classic cocktail called the Scofflaw.
Oh, okay.
The rule breaker.
The rule breaker.
yeah.
Yes, because we want to, like, you know, shake things up a little bit. So I went with a little bit of rye. I think that's going to go fantastically with the almonds.
Totally. I love that you love rye right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like, you know, that season.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go in with a little bit of dry vermouth. That's just give it like that really herbal quality to it. A little bit of lemon juice. And this is the zinger, is that I made a house-made grenadine.
Oh.
It's super delicious, very easy. So it's just pomegranate juice blended with sugar. It's with a little bit of pomegranate molasses. And I threw in some berries. So there's like a little bit of raspberries, blackberries in there, and we're gonna shake it all up.
Oh, I love this.
It's gonna be so good.
It's all of the flavors you're saying are gonna mimic what's going on in that
Exactly.
clafoutis.
Okay, so we're just gonna strain it quickly over here. Look at the
Oh, that color.
Oh my.
And then we're gonna garnish with some raspberry skewers, and this is the Scofflaw.
This is so cute. All right, Evelyn, we're gonna give a sneak peek at this cocktail, but when we come back, we're gonna get that clafoutis out of the oven. Stick around, everybody. Made one heck of an amazing dinner party spread.
Oh, yeah.
This is like out of control. Very well done. So good. Okay, let's do a little bit of a recap of this ultimate dinner party menu. First off, we started off with the wonderful vajayjah with those crispy salami bites, stuffed with that like antipasto filling. Then we have that olive and fig whipped ricotta dip. Oh my gosh, absolutely amazing. Evelyn made, what was it called? The Nutty Professor?
Nutty Professor.
That was an excellent cocktail. So good. Then we moved on to Tanisha and she made this amazing risotto, and I can't wait to eat all of those shrimp.
Yeah.
I literally, you get me away from there or else I'm eating all those shrimp. 100%. Andrea made some beautiful red wine braised short ribs with a gratin polenta. Stunning.
So good.
Out of control. And I love the gremolata on top.
Nice, right?
I love we added all little touches to lighten things up.
Yeah. To lighten them up.
So good. And then I cap things off with my clafoutis. So here she is. She's fallen a little bit, looking absolutely beautiful. When you are serving this, you do a little bit, right?
Okay.
A little icing sugar on top is classic. So good. And the best thing about a clafoutis is you can serve it hot from the oven. You can serve it at room temperature. You can serve it cold. You can serve it the next day. Always a good thing. This was so great. I've had so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much. A+ dinner party guests. All right, now if you want to try this menu at your dinner party, just scan the QR code on your screen and let us know how it goes. And studio audience, to help you throw the ultimate dinner party, thanks to IKEA Canada, you're all going home with their 365 plus white 18-piece dinner set.